This video, we're going to discuss the ambiance behavior. So what this behavior does in specific is it changes the ambient light in the scene so that you can affect the mood, right? So in this scenario, for example, I've got this little seance room here, and there's a dead body over there, and there's a skull. And here I can see it. You can see I can pick up the skull, right? But watch what happens and pay particular attention to the lighting of the scene when I pick up this skull. So watch this.
You should not have taken that which binds me. Leave the skull within these walls, or carry my curse beyond them. This is your only warning.
Okay, so the lighting in the scene kind of got that eerie green glow to it, just for the duration of the specter being there warning me about taking his skull. And then as soon as he went away, the lighting went back to what it was before. So that's the ambiance in effect. Let me show you how I've set that up. Okay, so there's actually kind of a lot going on with this one. It wasn't as straightforward as just one behavior, but we can start with the ambiance behavior, and then I can show you how I kind of linked up everything else. So here we have a prompt text, which I chose not to use just because I thought that would kind of distract from the mood of the moment. But you could put a prompt text that explains what's happening when the ambiance changes if you want. The ambience R, G, and B, that's just red, green, and blue. So the combination of those three values make up the color that the ambience will turn to. And then the exposure is just how bright is that ambient color going to be. That's pretty much it for the ambient behavior. But if you change the ambiance of the scene and don't change it back to the previous value, then it would just stay that color. And so in my case, what I did to kind of give the full effect here is I've got the skull here, which is a collectible object, right? And that kind of kicks off everything. It activates the ambiance lighting. It activates the little character to show up and start talking to us. It also activates, here, let me click on that over here. There's a nearby object, a timed event. And that timed event is then activating another object, which is right here, actually a couple of different things. The destroy object behavior, as well as whatever I've got on these other two objects over here. The timed event here. So, all right, so it's activating timed event, which is destroying the object, which is the character, right? And then it's also activating this other timed event, and this other timed event is activating the ambiance, which is turning it back to what it was before. So like I said, not as straightforward as some other behaviors when you really kind of put it together for what you want. If you just want to change the ambient color to some color and leave it that way, one and done, you're fine. If you need it to change back at a certain point, then you need to activate that behavior again with the new settings. And this is just the way that I chose to do it. I used a series of timed events, triggers to make that happen. Hopefully that does make sense. But otherwise, the ambience behavior is actually really straightforward. Like I mentioned, it's just, set the color, set the exposure, activate it somehow, and you're done. But that's it. That's the ambiance behavior explained. If you enjoyed the video or if you learned anything new, please be sure to click the like button down below. It helps me out a lot. If you're new here or if you just haven't subscribed yet, would love to have you stick around. We're trying to grow the channel. We're growing all the time. So I'd love to have you join us. And then lastly, if you'd like a notification for whenever a new video is posted, just click the bell icon and that'll let you know when a new video is ready. Thanks so much for watching all the way through, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, don't forget there's a written guide for every behavior, including ones I haven't yet covered on this channel. And if you want to learn some more, why don't you check out this video next.